time for Cigar Talk, the fastest growing cigar show in the nation. Whether you're a new cigar enthusiast or a cigar aficionado, we have something for everyone, bringing you the best interviews, cigar reviews, and weekly giveaways. So grab yourself a cigar.
It's time to light 'em up.
Welcome back to Cigar Talk. I'm your host, Rob Jones. We got co-host Bryant Falconer in studio. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, bro.
It's been a good week.
Yes, sir.
It's been a great week,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You know, I was quarantined last week. It really just been like 3 days I've been out of the house, and it is awesome.
You were like Martin Lawrence when he got out of prison. I'm free.
Ooh.
I'm free.
You know what? It was that way, but on a how you feel level. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, I was cooped up. That was not fun. But feeling back to your old self is great.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
after that.
Until you take a fall.
I'm not.
So on the pre-show,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
we talked about it, and I took a spill.
No, bruh.
What would you call it?
That was a jump off the Empire State Building. Dude, that was a fall.
I hit hard. I did hit hard. But anyway, that's enough about that.
The concrete was like, damn.
The concrete said, what was that, 280?
Yeah. 280.
285.
Falling, no brace. Just.
There's at least 1G.
Oh.
So anyway, let's talk about what we're smoking. You go ahead. I'm going to grab one out of the humidor.
I'm smoking a Placencia Alma de Fuego. Alma de Fuego. Great stick, man. You know about them, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You
I had one last week, dude. And I had one the week before that. That's a fantastic.
Was that it? One of them that was in the care package from
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That dude takes care of us, man.
So here's what I'm smoking tonight.
Uh-oh.
Little Definition cigar, red band. I don't know anything else about it. Do you know which one is which? Oh, it's the Maduro.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Chocolatey.
you know, I told you there was two of these in my care package.
Wow.
No, not two red ones, but two Definition cigars.
Definitions.
One was the blue and one was the red. And let me tell you, this is the last. I saved this one the longest.
Hey, Luke, did you hear that? He said a red and a what?
A blue.
So that means I won what? I want all the Monte Cristos. Give them up, baby. Give them up.
My blue.
No, baby.
That got nothing to do with that.
Huh?
What does that have to...
That whole conversation we had. If you're a Patreon, you know what conversation I'm talking about.
We were talking about yours.
I need.
No, wait a minute. Back up. We are talking about your top three from last week.
We're all, yeah.
Not what was in my humidor.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know how
almost made it. But still, when they listen to it, and when you finally listen after 10 minutes.
I'm going to go back and listen.
Yeah. Don't smoke any more Monte Cristos. I want them all.
It's a quarter.
Here we go. Let's get back to script. We don't want to hear you singing that
write
song.
one?
Huh? We don't want you singing that song. That's what we're talking about. Oh, man.
Anyway, you guys know how much I've been all over these Definition
Straight
cigars.
off the first draw, what was it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
See?
The draw's good. Look at that wrapper. Beautiful, dark, oily. And you know what? I dig the lace bands.
That's the perfect bands for those.
Well, you know what's so great about it is it's simple.
Yeah.
The simplicity of this being a great smoke. You didn't need to decorate it with some ornate three-tone wrapper.
They're ribbons.
It's lace.
It's first-class ribbon. Oh, we're going to leave him alone.
Right? Uh-huh.
We're going to leave him alone.
So anyway, I'm a big fan. Definition Cigars, you guys are knocking it out.
Yes, sir.
So let's take a minute to talk about our sponsors right quick. We've got Case Elegance.
Elegance.
Dude, so talking about what we did last week, you know, we were talking about that leather bag.
Yes, sir.
You know what I was thinking was...
$143.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, that is a good price on
For
that
a bag
bag.
you have forever.
And the thing about it is, I was thinking, dude, what a perfect size bag to be able to carry your stuff and a cigar traveler.
Mm-hmm.
You You know what I mean? And they have cigar
Yes,
travelers.
they do.
But I was like, I'm thinking about getting that bag. That is sweet. And then the Octador.
The Octador.
I mean, an 8-sided humidor that's a tight fit. It has magnetic sealing around the edges. It has a drawer in the bottom for
your accessories.
The cutter, the lighter, the traveler, and then it holds 100+ cigars. And it has the humidification.
West Texas.
Humidification.
Labuckian.
I just left that F right out. Humidican. No, the humidification hydrometer is right there. You always know what it is. And
Yes,
it
sir.
comes with a system to do all your
Ready? Stop. Leave it alone.
Your humidity.
Bruh. Stop.
Chlamidity? Sorry, you took us there.
No, you took us there. I said stop.
Oh, well,
You went there.
let me have another drink.
That's the problem.
So
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
gotcha. So anyway, no, dude, they are lights out. And then the watch cases. Go on their website, dude. They have a lot of stuff that's for men.
I was definitely looking at, I think it was a 12-count watch case. I was like,
Yeah.
it's two-tone, glass top. I was like, oh, man, that's
And you know they
perfect for
can
me.
etch it for
Yes,
you with
'cause
your
I saw that.
your name, your
Yeah,
initials.
whatever you want on there.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm loving this. I'm truly loving this.
I was thinking when we get to episode 200, I was thinking about ordering an Octador and having the Cigar Talk logo etched on the glass,
Nothing
and
wrong
then we
with-
give it away.
Oh, that is good.
What do you
That
think?
is good.
I've been trying to come up with some different ideas for episode 200. You know, we're 100 and, I mean, what are we?
80-something away.
83 away.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not that far.
It isn't. It isn't. And man, think 200.
Yeah.
200. We were surprised to make it to 100, let alone 200.
We were surprised to make it to 20.
Yeah, true.
So we appreciate you guys sticking with us.
Especially those from the beginning. Dude.
Hey, so I was talking to Jax Rocks, and he went back and he just finished every single episode as of today.
And he still wants to be with us.
Right. So anyway, if you haven't gone by to check out Case Elegant's website, do that. The link is down in the show notes. And then we also have it on our Facebook page.
Yes, sir.
You can go by, click the link, run over there, take a look at all the cool man stuff they got.
Because it is man stuff.
And it's like the man stuff that's quality that you're like, it's kind of like when you go to a badass knife making website. You know, you're just like, yeah, that stuff's made for guys.
You murdering words tonight.
I don't even know what you're talking
You're
about.
murdering. We all. You're murdering words tonight, bro. Who else? The Leaf.
Oh, well, you know, after my COVID, the only place I've been is the Leaf.
Hey, best
And
place to go.
Saturday morning, coffee.
Yes, we were there.
I was able to beat Larry, got my chair.
I like how you said your chair.
Hey, if I get there first, it's
your
my
chair.
chair. So, you know, what was really disturbing, though, was like, you see how far away Larry was sitting?
Oh yeah, me too.
Well, you were in your regular spot, though.
That's over 6 feet away.
It is. But Larry took it another
He
4
went to
feet.
the other side of the room.
Yeah. And he was carrying Lysol.
Yep. And a megahorn to talk to us.
If I cared, I would have been offended.
We know you don't care, bro.
So, anyway, no, the Leaf is the home away from home.
Yes.
I mean, and actually, it's better than home away from home because it's really the escape.
Okay.
It's like you've had a long week. You can go in there and relax. And the great thing is, like on Sunday, I went up there again to watch the
Green Bay.
playoff game, the Green Bay game. Now, did you realize that the Super Bowl is at Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
I do. I do.
I mean, because a lot of teams have had chances. It's never happened.
But, you know, you go back, the 79 Rams played in the Rose Bowl. But they was like, that's not their home. That's L.A.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't their home.
I bet nobody had to fly from the Rams to the game.
True.
Nobody.
True. But this is the Tampa Bay Stadium, so that's cool. Hats off to Brady for making it. And, dude, they had a big learning curve from the beginning of the season. And I tell you what, bringing in AB and bringing in Gronk. Dude, did you see Gronk? He had a hell of a game. He got involved way late.
Yeah, but he's still the same dude, man. He is that competitor.
No, but how about that? Brady and Gronk going back together without a different team.
Without
Belichick. And where's Belichick in the playoffs?
He's on the couch with the Cowboys and the 49ers.
So, anyway, hats off to Brady. Hats off to Mahomes. Hell of a team. It ought to be a real. And tell you what, the playoffs were really good this year.
And here's the thing about it. He watched that at where?
The Leaf.
1166
North Second. So and you guys, every episode in the show notes from, I don't know, 10 episodes ago, also has the Leaf and their phone number. You can call and order up the cigars that we talk about.
Yes, sir.
The Definition cigars, which you can't find hardly anywhere, he has them. The Viva La Vidas, he has them. And then he also carries McAuliffe, a huge,
the number 3,
and really like one of the biggest facings of McAuliffe. Yep. I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know of what cigar he doesn't have.
That's a McAuliffe. That's true.
I mean,
because you go in there and it's the only reason he doesn't have is because they don't have any more to give out because they're all gone.
Right. I mean, unless they're waiting on a reorder, they've got them all.
I just thought about that.
And so, I mean, whenever I came back from COVID,
it was a trip.
You know what? I went in there and I picked up some McAuliffe. I picked up some Definition cigars.
Yes, sir.
And I picked up the Fonseca. Have you had that?
No.
That is a great stick from my father's.
You told me about that the other day.
Yeah, but I think I said it was Francesca, and it was actually Fonseca. So, you know,
we know you said that.
I was close, but you know,
you have a problem saying ice correctly.
Ice. It's like, how many eyes did he have?
Yeah, eyes.
So, anyway, talking about McAuliffe, I mean, those guys, you can't say enough about them unless you want to do a 2-hour show because they lead the industry in the way they back the brick and mortars.
Yes, sir.
There's nobody out there that backs the brick and mortars more.
Yes, sir.
Not only do they only sell in brick and mortars, they have all these cool programs that help the brick and mortar.
Tell the truth.
And those same programs, in turn, help the consumers and help their ambassadors. And so if you're not an ambassador, look in the show notes. There's a link. Takes you over there.
Your rock.
Yeah, crawl up from underneath your rock.
Come on.
Go sign up. In fact, I got a message today from a guy who registered to get his ambassador, and he smoked a Sumatra, and he was getting ready to smoke a Medallia. And
so evidently he listens to the show.
Well, and he told me, man, I love the show. I'm a new listener, first time YouTube watcher. And so, you know, I love getting comments like that.
I pray his first episode.
That episode I took down.
Okay, thank you.
I actually ended up taking that episode down. It was not our best performance, to say the least. So it probably more on me than you. But anyway, that goes without saying. You know what? My wife said I made a bad decision because I had COVID.
Yeah, we're going to blame it on COVID.
And she said there is a actual condition where you will make bad decisions while you have COVID.
Effect,
yeah. And so I was like, how much grace time do I get on that?
Not that much.
6 weeks, 8 weeks.
With you until you get your smelling back.
I'm wanting.
So you still riding it.
You know, my doctor said I might not get my smell back up to 3 months. Isn't that crazy?
Wait a minute. What did you say, Luke? How long?
6 months.
What if you go 6 months without it?
It's weird because you don't even notice.
Every day, aren't you?
You know I do.
He said it's a benefit from having COVID. He can retrohale because he doesn't have a sense of smell. I was like, it would take somebody that sadistic to think that was a benefit.
It is a benefit. I get to retrohale more.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, but I'm just glad you're here, brother.
Thank you, man.
I am, man.
But if you haven't signed up for the Ambassador Program, look down in the show notes, go by, sign up. They have a Facebook group that you'll be a part of. It's only for ambassadors, and it's like a whole family.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Guys hanging out. I mean, they've got guys from all over the world, and they have relationships. They talk, and it's like it's a
not
community.
that they set that up and then they just put it out there. They participate, and they participate on a level that's like these other companies need to get on board with it, man. They roll. Yes.
Yeah, and they lead by example.
Oh yes.
I mean, it's astounding, to be honest with you. So anyway, coming up later in the show, we're going to do our pick 6 here in a minute, but we are going to rate Cigar Aficionado. You know, they give out ratings to cigars, so we're going to look at their top 25, and then we're going to assess them a rating on how good of a job they did.
We know one of us doesn't have a filter, so...
Yeah, and I'm worried. I'm worried.
He had this look on that. Yeah, I know. We have to think about those things, though.
We do?
Yeah, especially after the last show.
Oh, well, yeah. That was, well, no. Did you see the cover for today's video?
Yeah, I saw it.
You did? That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that's how I walked in this door. I was like, no, sir. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but did you see Bernie?
No.
Yeah, at the bottom it says Zombie Zone.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bernie's sitting on the E.
I didn't see that. Let me see that.
You can't see it on my phone. It's too small. I'll show it to you afterwards.
See, that's why.
I had you in the gas
I know.
mask, and then Bernie sitting on the E. I figured we had to have him in there somewhere.
Because of, I got you.
Yeah.
I got
Hey,
you.
now, did you see the one with Sharon Stone?
No.
Oh, dude, that was
See the one
funniest.
with McGregor?
No.
He got him in the chokehold. He's sitting in, and all you see is the mittens around McGregor's neck.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Man, I said, that's it. The internet has won totally. I was like, wow, people are so amazing, man, with their minds and where they go with certain things. McGregor's laying there half asleep. There it is. Look.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one, yeah. Hey, but check this one out. You remember this movie?
Yeah. Oh, they got him in.
No.
You see where he is?
That was my favorite.
Oh, my God.
And then you heard of the other one that was said, you've heard of Elf on a Shelf?
Oh, yeah.
Now we got Bernie on a gurney.
Yeah.
Which was funny because it was appropriate.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Totally appropriate.
He's so close to being on a gurney. But I love the way he was sitting there holding mail.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to swing by here, knock out this inauguration, and then I got to drop this off at the post office.
I got something else to do.
Right. And I'm pretty sure he was sleeping. I'm pretty sure.
He was cold.
True. So anyway, let's get to the pick 6. You got yours ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right, rock and roll. Let's hear what you got.
First one was a Definition Green Label, which is the Cameroon.
Nice, very nice.
My second one is a Dios's Gloria, the Nicaraguan.
Oh, great stick.
And my third is the one I'm smoking tonight, Placencia.
Very nice. I'm a fan of that cigar.
This is a great stick.
It really is. And it's one of those that is kind of usually off my radar until I see somebody smoking one, and then I'm like, oh, I need to smoke one of those.
And the good thing about it, it's pairing well with this Evan Williams 1783.
Very
it really
nice.
is.
Very nice.
It really is.
Okay, so this week,
Talk to
I
me.
got to say, I don't want this to downgrade my 3, but, my taste is about 50%.
Gotcha.
So that being said, I did go with some cigars which I've enjoyed before. So my first pick is going to be the Alec Bradley Project 40 Maduro. And, I like, and the only one I know is the other one, which I believe is the natural, but the Maduro has some very rich flavors. And I mean, the cigar is like $6.85. So, I mean, that's going to make my list. And then the next one on my list is the McAuliffe Herencia Habano, dude, I've been smoking some of those with some great coffee. And let me tell you, man, that Habano is just lights out. It's become one of my favorite cigars from McAuliffe. And, you know, the thing about the McAuliffe line is every so often I switch which one's my favorite because they have so many good ones.
Nothing will take the Medallia's place.
That's true. Well, you know, I could throw the Reserva in there if I could afford to smoke. If I could, that would be the cigar I just sat around and smoked all the time. How amazing would that be? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be an amazing feat.
I mean, especially as much as I smoke.
That's what I'm saying.
I've had 7 Reservas today.
What happened? Oh, you hit the lotto last week.
So anyway, yeah, it's been a very interesting week. So my third and final stick is the Viva La Vida Jester. Great smoke.
Yeah.
I mean, packs full. I mean, you know, it's a home run every time. So anyway, that's gonna
round out
the top 6.
That's a good 6, man.
Now, what do you think about the Project 40 Maduro? You didn't say nothing on that one.
I love the Project 40 Maduro, man. As soon as they came out, and was it you or Larry that showed me that stick?
I think he did because I showed it to him.
Yeah, he showed me that stick, and I was like, okay. And then I tried. I was like, oh. It's like, how did you learn about this? Because, you know, he's a flathead, 770, 660. He's Mr. CAO. I was like, oh, my goodness, this is a good stick. I'm not saying that's where you stay, Larry. I'm just saying when we see you, 90% of the time, you have one somewhere. Look at me reaching back. I got one now.
Okay. So let's get on the Cigar Aficionado's top 25 of 2020.
Here we go.
You know, here's the thing about it. I have brushed through it.
Okay.
Just to see which cigars I recognize.
Okay.
Because, you know, they have a lot of random cigars on there that I've never heard of. And some of them, you know, in the past have been Cubans. And it's like, you know, I don't smoke Cuban, so I'm definitely not going to know any of those. So I don't even address the Cuban cigars that make the list.
Okay, I got you.
So let's start with number 25 is, oh, man, and you really don't want me pronouncing all 25 cigars. But this one is the Raymond Alones.
Let me see that. Let me see that. Ramon Alones. Number 2, Edición Limitada. He destroyed this. Raymond Alones.
No, you go ahead and keep it.
That's the only way we're going to understand what it's. For real.
At number 24, it's a fucking try.
We got a guy with a Winnebago in Lubbock like, I know that one. Oh, my God. I've never smoked this one. I've never heard of this.
Well, what's number 24?
Herrera Esteli Miami. The short
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. I've never smoked it. So
Herrera Esteli. I drew estates.
I've never smoked the Ramos alone either.
Nobody has.
That's why I'm alone.
For real, alone. 23 is the La Flor Dominicana 1994 Mambo.
Yeah, I've had that one a lot.
I've had it once.
Did you say 94?
Yep, 1994.
Oh, I thought it was the 84 that made
had
it.
This one, and I think I was. It wasn't here. It was away. It was either in Austin or. No, when it was in Austin.
Let me see the picture of that one. See? Okay, no, I have not had that one. I was thinking of the 84, which has the flower on the band.
Yeah. This has a flower, too.
Oh.
It looks more like a tulip or something.
Well, I think maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe it's the 94 I'm thinking of.
So we go to number 22.
So if it is the one I was thinking of, that's a good smoke.
It is, man.
I don't know that it would be on my 25, though. But go ahead.
Yeah, because I've only had one, and it's a good smoke, but it was not.
I've probably had about 6 to 10 over the period of like 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
So
number 22, Romeo and Julieta Reserva, the real Nicaraguan Toro.
Okay. I wonder how much money they spend advertising with this company. Sorry.
We understand.
The producers give him in the old.
He's like, stop it. They may come one day. 21.
Hey, the sponsor's going, they're never going to sponsor the show.
Next. 21, the Highclere Castle Victorian Toro. I've never heard of that.
I don't know that. Let me see that one. It's a nice looking band.
The band looks good.
I don't know how the cigar smokes.
No, I've never heard of this one.
Okay.
Number 20, the Four Kicks Capa Especial Robusto.
I've actually smoked that. That's
How
a good
was
stick. It's a good stick. I don't. What number is that one?
20
20. I could see that.
in the top. Okay.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, like a lot of these other cigars, I don't know, but I could see that being in the top 20 list. Yeah.
Okay. Then you have 19, the Plasencia Corseca 146.
Oh
La Vega.
yeah, that's a great smoke.
We all know that.
I'm good with that one in the top 20.
Yes,
I really am.
And then the one you just talked about, number 18, the Fonseca by my father, the Petite Corona.
Dude, let me tell you what.
never had
I've
it.
smoked several of these cigars. Saturday, I picked up a couple of more. I picked up the Robusto and the Toro. And I don't even think it's an actual Toro. I think it's like a Toro Extra because it was like, I want to say like 6.5 inches. But anyway, and it was wrapped in cedar. Really good smoke.
Don't say nothing.
Okay.
Stay calm.
Oh, it must be a Monte Cristo.
No, number 17, Camacho Nicaraguan Robusto, the orange label.
Okay. I mean,
And I've had a few of those. I like that stick.
you think that's a top 20?
Nah, it'd have been,
I would say it's like a top 40.
yeah,
Maybe top 50.
I'd have put it in the 30s.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'd have put it in the 30s.
Okay.
Oh, 16.
I know who 16 is.
Yeah, Viva La
Viva
Vida.
La Vida. Yeah.
Chester.
You know what? I'm so proud for those guys
man.
because they have put in the work to deserve it.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? And,
Oh,
and I'm
yes.
not saying that the other guys haven't, but just seeing the journey firsthand with the guys who run Artisanal del Tabaco.
If it's not a 3-letter word, one syllable, please do not say anything else. All right.
Aye, Captain.
15 is the La Aroma de Cuba Edición Especial number 1.
Okay. I've never smoked that particular cigar. I am a big fan of La Aroma. They make a good stick, so I'm not going to argue with that one.
Okay. 14 is the Casa Torrent Series 1973 Torpedo.
Let me see that one. Yeah, I've never had it.
Me neither.
Never heard of it, to be honest
And the
with you.
thing is, some of these look good, though.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that they don't have some good cigars.
13, Warzone Robusto.
That,
Yes.
yeah, I'm digging that.
Yes.
I'm digging that.
That's a good coffee stick with
That
me, man.
that is.
Whew. 12, the Ashton Virgin Sun-Grown Sorcerer.
I've smoked one of those. I don't have a problem with that. I think that's a quality stick.
You get up past 15, yeah, we got some good sticks going on here. Number 12, I said that one. 11, the Bolivar Bellicoso Fino.
What is it?
We told you, man.
Let me see it.
We can let you see it, but don't talk.
That's the Bolivar.
Yeah. Bellicoso Fino.
Okay.
Leave those words alone.
Hey,
Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
hey, I was just
10.
making sure if I didn't need to correct you.
You don't need to correct anybody.
So, you know what? I've never had that stick either.
Me neither.
And I have smoked some of the cigars in
Yeah.
that line, and they've always
But
stood
I've never
up.
seen this one.
Yeah, it's probably a special cigar that you can only get if you work at Cigar Aficionado.
Okay. We hit the top 10 now.
Okay. Drum roll.
Number 10 comes in the Henry Clay Warhawk Corona.
I like it. I dig it. That's a good stick.
Yes, sir. Oh, now I know this one at number 9.
Okay,
real
lay it
well.
on me.
Rocky Patel, number 6 Corona. He like, no. Larry shaking his
what?
head. Yeah, I like this
I
stick,
smoked
man.
it. I liked it. I don't know if it's in the top 10 of 2020. I would say that's a top 30 stick.
I told you. He doesn't have his filter on, folks.
I'm just saying. I mean,
He doesn't have his filter on, folks. Oh, number 8. The Oliva Series V Melanio Churchill.
Oh, good smoke. I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's a solid smoke.
It is, man. Coming in at number 8. That's good. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean that's a really good smoke, and for the price, that's not a real expensive cigar.
To come in the top 10 too.
Right.
And then number 7, we have Alec Bradley, the Gatekeeper Robusto.
See, I don't agree with that one either. I mean,
I'm right there with you on that one. I would.
That's a top 50.
Boy, you throw folks down low,
Dude,
man.
that's a top 50.
I'm looking
You think
at
about
it in
how
the 30s
many,
too.
You think about how many good cigars aren't on that list that would go ahead of that all day long. I mean, the Gatekeeper's a regular everyday smoke.
That's a good regular everyday smoke.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not a top 10.
You threw it in the top 50.
50. Yeah, there's a lot of good cigars out there.
Number 6, we got the Hoya de Nicaragua.
I'm a fan.
Numero Uno L'Ambassador.
I'm a fan. I've smoked that. I smoked a
haven't.
few of those. Those are good.
I haven't had that. Oh.
I'm a fan of La Jolla.
Yeah, me too.
They make
You
good,
got me on that.
Yeah, they
You
make
got
good
me on
sticks.
that. Number 5, the top 5. We're going down. We're counting down now. Dun, 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 dun. Number 5 is the Punch, Short the Punch.
There is no way in hell that's that low on the list. Come on, man.
That's the thing that got
I'm
me.
telling you right now,
I'm looking
Punch
up. I'm
bought
looking up
at least 2 full-page ads last year. I'm telling you, I don't buy that for a minute. That's the same thing as the Gatekeeper. Pooh.
Oh,
No way.
okay. So we go number 4, La Mission, La Torre Artilleria, 1959.
Never heard of
Me
it.
neither. But that's a nice kind of looking band there.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a band judging contest, I'm good with that.
This is one of yours.
Okay.
Number 3, Padron, 1964.
Oh, boom. Can't beat it. You know what? That's a good place for that.
Yeah.
Number 3. I'm good with that.
Coming in second place, folks.
Second
Second place.
loser. Second place. No, how's that said?
No, he's
First place loser. Sorry, gentlemen and
not
ladies.
first, you're last.
That's right.
Number 2, Fuente Opus X Double Robusto.
Let me see that one and see which one that is. Okay.
Cedar wrap on the bottom of
you
it.
know what? I'm not that big a fan. I think that one's highly overrated. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's Opus X, so you're getting quality.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
but that being said, I mean, to me, it's overpriced, and the cigar is just not as good as what the price holds.
So for the first 24, we're not getting to one yet, but for the first 24, where do you see their list at right now?
So what kind of score would I give them on a 1 to 100? Like right now, without knowing what number 1 is, I'm going to give them a score of an 82.
That's higher than I thought you would give them.
There's some good sticks in there.
are.
There's some good sticks
There
there.
are,
I'm
but
not
there
going
were some that you you knocked down to 50s.
Well, and I mean, but they're worth 4 points apiece.
Yeah.
So in a 100-point scale,
You had 82 right
82.
now. Okay, that's higher than I thought you would give them. It really is. I kind of applaud you on that one. That COVID did something for
I mean, you
bro.
thought I was going to just kill them.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we're being honest here.
So they're number 1. Dun, 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 dun. Larry's over there with the drum roll. EP Carrillo Pledge Prequel.
Yeah, that dropped them down to about a 78. Dude,
That 4 just disappeared off the list.
they just dropped down to a 78. Let me tell you, I bet you if you go through all the magazines last year, they were at the top of the food chain on how much money they spent.
Oh yeah.
So
And for that EP to be number 1, nah, man, I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I would give the
Luke.
list. I would give the list at this point. I don't look about an 88.
wow, are you serious?
88. Because this summer,
What, are they sponsoring you on this
I
show?
wish. I wish. Cigar Aficionado, I can't be bought. Can't be bought.
And I ain't that expensive. For the kind of money EP Carrillo paid you,
for
I
real.
could be there for no problem.
For real.
No, and I used to be more excited about listening to, or not listening, but seeing the list. This year, I didn't even look at it until probably 2 weeks into the new year.
Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't hold the value
That it used to.
like it used
Yeah,
to. And one of the
yeah.
reasons why I think is that we have every Tom, Dick, and Harry doing a top 20 like me and you. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like
I like that Tom, Dick, and Harry.
I mean, how many top 20 lists are out there?
Now, dig this. Go back. How long you been smoking? Sticks.
Probably 10 years.
So we go back 10 years. Do you think our list, me and you, would compare to what we would say today?
No.
No way
Dude.
in the world.
Dude, I smoked so many dog rockets
not the only
back
one.
in the day because I didn't know.
Me, when I was
Nobody knows when they start.
when I was on the railroad, man, I hate to say this, but I would carry a pack of backwoods with me
Right.
because I didn't care.
Right.
It was something when I'm out working a stop, I put it in my mouth smoking. When I got done, it would be like a third smoke, and I just throw it away because I'm getting back up on the engine. I'm like, I didn't care. But now, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not smoking trash.
No. It's not going to happen.
I can't
bruh.
smoke trash. I mean, if you light one up you've never smoked before and it's trash,
You put it out.
It's like, I'm not smoking that.
And that's when I go against etiquette on. I actually put that sucker out. I'm like, nope, I don't even want to smell this in the air.
I usually toss it
done.
right out the window when I'm driving.
Is that why we having all these wildfires? Like, don't tell.
I do look out the rearview mirror to see if it goes. And then I'm like, it's pretty windy.
Especially these last couple of days.
I know, man. I hate the wind.
Ooh.
But anyway, so I was joking about the going down to 78. I'm going to give them an 80.
Okay.
I think you're
Okay.
shooting really high. I think you're being very forgiving. I don't think you see the level of corruption I see going on over there. That's a joke.
You said they're being bought. They're being bought.
I mean, it used to be, and I think that's one of the reasons that I don't look at that list as intently as I used to.
It's biased now.
You're
The
right.
more money they put, the higher they get on the list.
And you know what? And I think what they do, I mean, this is just my own personal
Gotcha.
opinion. Yeah, I can't be held liable. The producer's stopping the
He's
show.
like, wait a minute, what? He's
No.
getting ready to say that.
I mean, and this is just a theory.
okay.
Okay. I think they take like 80% of the advertisers and put them on the list, and then they sprinkle in, 20% of non-advertisers to make it look legit. That's just me.
It's called
Making money. I get it.
keeping the doors open.
I get it. I'm not knocking them for it. I'm just saying it takes away the value of what that list means to me.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's just like,
And don't get me wrong, I think they got some good sticks on there. But here's the thing: when it comes right down to it, you could give me a stick that's in the top 200, and it's still going to be a good stick.
oh yeah,
So all this is a puppet show. You know what I mean?
I got
It's
you.
like, if you don't make the list, if you're in the top 200, you make a damn good
you still
stick.
Make a damn good stick. I got you.
I mean, think about some of the cigars that we smoke. I mean, the cigar I'm smoking right now,
Yeah.
the Definition cigar, they've never even heard of these guys
And then when-
as Cigar Aficionado, and they may not ever make the top 25. But you know what? It's a top 25
it's
stick.
A damn good stick. It is, man. It is. It doesn't. You and Larry don't like the pig, but I like that pig. Man.
I didn't like the pig, but that's the only one. All the other ones have been
I like
a
the
knockout.
Pig. Yeah, I like the pig. It was a little full body. It was a little pig. It was. it definitely was to me. I was like,
it was like a flying pig.
Yeah, I went and bought 3 more of them.
Did you really?
Yes.
See, I smoked one and that was good for me.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's why you dropped them down to an 80.
That's right. I'm a little more particular.
Yeah.
But that's my saying though. Look how many cigars Cigar Aficionado's never even heard of, and they're missing the boat on some really good sticks.
Especially the ones you smoking at night. And the one I smoked it with the Cameroon, the green ribbon,
dude. And you look at McAuliffe, dude. They got 5 sticks that should be in the top 25.
Yes, sir.
But McAuliffe didn't spend any money with Cigar Aficionado last year. Just saying.
But the word still got out, didn't it? Worldwide.
Instead of putting their money into advertising, they put their money into brick and mortars.
Because that's where it's going to matter.
Right.
The most.
And when you look at that avenue, I'm more impressed by that than I am if you made the top 25.
People, like you say, in those rural areas that would never see Cigar Aficionado. But they make their way into that brick and mortar, and they see those definitions, they see those Viva La Vidas, they see those McAuliffes, they see those sticks in there, and they try them. They're like, "Whoa!"
Right,
and then they tell somebody else,
right,
and the word gets out that way quicker. Because, first of all, they didn't even see the man.
It's more legitimate, too. Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I've never been looking through Cigar Aficionado and seen an ad for a cigar and thought, I want to go try that.
Bro, I've never looked at an ad in anything and made me want to go try it. I have to talk to people because I'm not going to waste my money. Man, what was it for real? Talk to me about it.
Right. Well, I can't say I've never done it because I bought my wife a copper pan for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, we know about that.
So I can't say I've never done it.
But how did that go over?
I learned my lesson.
Thank you. Stay out of the ads.
So anyway, so that's my thoughts on Cigar Aficionado's top 25. And you know what? I find value in Cigar Aficionado because whenever I want to look up a lot of different news,
it's there.
They have a lot of articles covering a lot of aspects. So I find a lot of value with Cigar Aficionado. I'm not a subscriber, but when I'm on the internet and I'm looking for cigar news, I like to use their website.
He said when you're on the internet looking for cigar news. We know he's not looking for cigar news.
I didn't say cigar nudes.
With that West Texas, that's what I heard.
I'm looking for some nude cigars.
That's what the dude by the Winnebago heard. He said nudes. He said nudes.
That dude's name is Tim.
I didn't say that, Tim. Your buddy forever said that.
So, anyway, well, let's talk a few minutes about the playoff football situation.
Man. We're going to have a great
Super Bowl. I have been impressed by just about every single playoff game, including, you know what my favorite one was so far? Was Cleveland beating Pittsburgh.
I knew, that's what I was going to say.
Dude, when they started out the game with that hike up over Roethlisberger's head and scored a touchdown, I was like, these dudes got a shot. And then within 2 minutes, they
scored again.
Right. on the defense.
Yes.
I was like, these dudes showed up.
What the best part of that game to me, and I hate to put it like this, was the end. Seeing Roethlisberger sitting there crying.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, yes. He was sitting on the bench, him and his center. I can't think of the guy's name. The center, he was, and later on was like the next day.
Now he knows how that young girl they took advantage of feels.
I'm done. I'm taking my headphones off. This show is over tonight. I didn't say any of those words, so when the deposition comes out.
Okay, that was a joke. Lighten up over there.
Lord.
You act like the FBI's just sitting outside.
Dude, I keep telling you.
Can we get a refill?
You know, you don't need one. Oh, my goodness.
I just want a little half of one.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about where you are. Whew. I just want, I wish we could get more people that are Patreons.
Oh.
So they can see that video.
That was something.
That was hard, man.
It was just so you know what he's talking about. There's a video because when I fell on my front porch, and we have a Ring doorbell that caught it all.
I was going to say he paid to get caught.
And anyway, that video is on the pre-show, so the Patreons can see me bite the dust.
Dude, you bit more than dust. You look like the Hulk falling from space. You hit hard.
Dude, I didn't move.
The ground did. The ring shook.
Yeah, it was tough.
Oh,
it was
dude.
not nice.
I just sat there and looked. I was like, oh, that hurt. Then you laid there like, oh. What was this? That was the Simpsons. He's like, not the Simpsons, family. Yeah, he's like, ow, hurt. Ouch.
Dude, I thought that I was going to have to maybe have some help.
Call the ambulance.
Yeah.
Peel you off the concrete. You hit hard,
I
man.
did. And when it's unexpected.
But the thing was, this is what got me first. I thought it was just like, because we were looking at TikTok earlier. I thought it was a TikTok. And I was like, wait a minute, that's you. That's you.
Yeah.
And then you look like, yeah, that was like, oh my God. And your wife turned around. She looked like, he fell. How did that happen?
Yeah. Well, she was like, what happened? What is he doing?
Yeah. What, Rob?
So anyway, circling back around to the playoffs.
Oh.
I mean, every game has been very exciting. There was no, I don't think there was any blowaways except for the Eagles that laid down and gave it away.
I say this. They did better than the Cowboys.
No. Yeah. Well, dude, the Cowboys actually did one game less record wise. Remember, I predicted them to be 8-8.
You did.
And they were 7-9. I knew they were going to be bad, but I didn't know they were going to be that bad.
The whole division, that whole division was bad.
And well, I mean, what a joke. The teams from the NFC East that played.
Oh, yeah. And then look at the debacle after what the Eagles did. Everybody's gone. That cost him his job, man.
It should.
Yeah. That people say.
Now, is he going to New York?
I don't know.
Because I saw.
With who? The Jets?
I saw Cooper saying that he should be going to the Jets to coach. And I disagree with that.
Salah, our defense coordinator, is the head coach in.
Yeah. But they were saying they wanted.
He ain't gonna pull him, man. He took our head. He left and he took the offensive coordinator with him. I was like, God, he just did us wrong. He robbed us. I was like, why? Why? But it's going to be this year. Is going to. Oh God, you scared me with that one. This year is going to be. It's going to be a mirror. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to look at this year and be like, wow. Look how the year progressed. The COVID issues.
No.
Pittsburgh,
and let me
Pittsburgh playing 3 games in what?
Well, and they were 11-0.
Yeah. Oh.
And then
the truth came out.
Well, because they hadn't really played anybody. And I'll tell you who was really shocking to me was Baltimore. I thought they were going to be a lot better.
But see, people had a year to dissect a lot of the things that they did. You know the NFL, you get 1 year with that stuff. You do. Yes, the offense was still strong. It really was.
Same thing with Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
They figured them out real quick.
Real quick. But the saving grace for Arizona was Houston sending DeAndre Hopkins over there. That was a saving grace for Arizona. Right. Because without him, they would.
Before the quarterback just ran all over the field. That didn't happen as much, except for when he played the Cowboys.
And the 49ers.
And when he played the Cowboys, he was like,
joystick.
People were like, is that Barry Sanders?
Yeah, joystick. That's what he turned into. But talking about joysticks, number 10 for Kansas City, bro.
No kidding, man. Tyree.
That dude that's Madden 2. That brother, he takes off. That run he made, the guy was less than an inch away from him reaching. And he just ran away from that reach. He was like, wait a minute. I was like, this dude is something else, man. But we're going to have a powerful Super Bowl, man. It's going to show. and then we say that, and it'll be a blowout on one of them. But I don't
think
see
it'll
that.
be a blowout.
I don't see that. But
I'll tell you what's going to be tough is for Mahomes against that defensive rush. Dude, those dudes were on Aaron Rodgers all day.
But Aaron Rodgers is not mobile as he used to be anymore.
But he's not like Joe Flacco.
And he's not Mahomes either. Because
I agree. But he's going to keep Mahomes scrambling all day.
But then the thing about it, when he's scrambling, that's when he's dangerous.
That is true.
That's when he's dangerous.
But I think that defensive line is going to give Mahomes trouble.
Oh, I can see that, especially with them losing that tackle.
Yeah, well, and he's still recovering from a turf toe.
Oh, yeah. It didn't show last week.
It didn't show.
It didn't show. They put a steel plate in his shoe. I was like, look, he acting like he got a pair of old Jungle boots on.
Well, and I was thinking that concussion business might have affected him, but he was good.
Nope, you couldn't see that either.
No.
Couldn't see that either. And then the 43-year-old man, he played like he was 23 in the first half, and in the second half he played like he was 93.
Well, I'll tell you this. He can't throw 3 interceptions and then win.
Not against Kansas City.
No, sir. It's going to be really what's going to come down to is whoever has the most turnovers, they're going to lose.
I guess. But then again, with Kansas City, you really can't say that because anytime that young man has the ball in his hands.
In the fourth quarter, he's coming on strong.
Oh, yeah. Because you have to play him 4 complete quarters. You do. Because if you slack off.
Well, I'll tell you who else I was impressed with this season was Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah.
That young man is
his third
really,
year in, and they showed his rookie year he threw 10 touchdowns. His second year he threw 20. This year he threw 40. They said next year he'll throw 80. He doubled every year. I was like,
and they put a good team around him.
They did.
And so now that he's been in the championship game, they've got the experience to take it one to the next level.
But we said the same.
But he's got to beat Mahomes to get there. Mm-hmm. And that's not going to be easy as long as they hold that team together.
Which everybody there looks like they love playing it because there were guys that took pay cuts to stay there.
Yeah. I mean, it would be tough for you to say you want to go play here. You're going to have to offer me a lot of money.
To walk away from this.
Right.
Like everybody was with the Patriots for a while. To get me to walk away from a ring, you got to pay me.
Right.
You got to pay me because we have a real chance to go back again next year. So how much you talking?
Well, you look at AB. Now he's got his shot.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, right. That's weird. I just thought about that when you said that. And half the year, he wasn't even, he had went back to college. He was like, whoa. And in the end, it's like, nah.
He started failing out, and he's like, somebody wants to sign me? Oh, no, I don't have any idea how he was doing. But well, hey, guys, that's enough football talk for sure. We're going to wrap it up. We want to let you guys know we appreciate the Patreon so much.
100%.
If you watch the YouTube video at the end, you'll see all of the Patreons because we have their name up.
Yes, sir.
We do have to update because we got some new ones.
Yes.
So that'll be next week. We'll have a whole edition of our Patreon.
We might have a surprise next week, too.
Yeah, that's for sure. So anyway, guys, we want to say thank you to the Patreons. You guys help the show stay on the airways or internet ways or digital pathways.
No matter how hard Rob tries to keep us off of there.
we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for the support. We appreciate it. Much love. And until next week,
keep smoking.